Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Let me ask you a question before we get into our Bible trivia. Do you know where penguins keep their money? They keep it in a snowbank. All right, let's get into our questions. Most of them are easy, but a couple of them are a little bit tricky. I'll let you know which one so you can maybe pause it and think about it. Here's your first question. The Gospel of Mark begins with John the Baptist's birth, Jesus' birth, the angel Gabriel appearing to Mary, or Jesus' baptism by John? The answer is Jesus' baptism by John. Number 2, John, the forerunner of Jesus, proclaims forgiveness of sins and performs circumcisions, baptisms, weddings, or miracles. The answer is baptisms. Number 3, when Jesus is baptized, the Spirit of God descends on him in the shape of a dove, flames, angels, or a sunbeam. The answer is a dove. Number 4, all of the following figures recognize Jesus in Mark except. This is one of these tricky ones. You got to pay attention to the question. I want to read one more time for you. All of the following figures recognize Jesus in Mark except the demons, John the Baptist, the Gentile soldier at the cross, the reader of the gospel. The answer to this is John the Baptist. Now, the reason that's tricky is because he does recognize him in the other gospels and all that stuff, but in this particular one, it doesn't mention that he calls them out by name or recognizes them in that way. So, like I said, it's kind of tricky. Number 5, the phrase Jesus' passion refers to Jesus' birth, Jesus' violent actions in the temple, Jesus' love for humanity, or Jesus' suffering. The answer is Jesus' suffering. According to Mark, the Messiah must suffer and die, preach and baptize, become the high priest, or take control of Israel. The answer is suffer and die. Number 7, in the first century apocalyptic Judaism, the term Son of Man refers to God's Son, a cosmic figure, the king, the high priest. Again, this one may be a little bit more difficult. The answer is a cosmic figure. Number 8, at Jesus' trial in Mark, the Sanhedrin charges him with theft, blasphemy, being empowered by Satan, or not observing Sabbath laws. The answer is blasphemy. Number 9, in Mark, the temple curtain rips at Jesus' birth, at Jesus' trial, at Jesus' death, or at Jesus' resurrection. The answer is at Jesus' death. Now, our last question might be subjective, but don't be too hard on yourself if it didn't match up. This is kind of like the general consensus. But here it is. The Gospel of Mark was probably written around 35 to 40 AD, 45 to 50 AD, 55 to 60 AD, or 65 to 70 AD. The answer that I have is 65 to 70 AD. All right, let me know how you did down in the comments, and I hope you have a great weekend.